So to get started, I'm going to moisturise. I'm going to get my hair out of the way. So I'm going to use some of my nails. Moisturise the areas. That's because when I fake tan as well, it makes my skin quite dry and not very nice. So it's good to give it a little moisturise. Don't know if you can hear the birds around here. It's living near the water. I reckon through this I'm going to pour myself a drink because I just think it is necessary, because I am just feeling the vibe tonight. Don't know why, I just cannot wait. Right, what is my... So, a bit of my nails eye cream. My trusted nails. My trusty nails, may I say. Putting this on before I plaster it all on. Before I slap it all on. My lips. Cool. I haven't wet my beauty blender. Rule number 1, always wet the beauty blender. Right, so today I think, because I'm going to go for quite a dark smoky eye, I think it's probably best off I do my eyes first before everything else. So I'm going to put a bit of the Revolution Conceal and Define on. To give it a nice base. Get a little cray-cray, but it's fine. I'm just going to blend it in with my beauty blender. I'm going to use my RCMA powder just to put over the top. So grabbing the setting brush, I'm just going to put a little bit on here. What on earth is that? I really need to get my eyebrows done really badly. I try and leave them because I like to keep a little, like, have a little break between getting my eyebrows done. I just don't want to lose all my eyebrows. My eyebrows are naturally quite thick. So I try not to get them done all the time. But do you know when you know it's time? It's time to get the eyebrows done. Right. So I'm going to go ultra smoky, I think. So I've got my old Morphe palette. This is really old. So it's a 357 and it is, I'm really sorry, it is literally like all over the place. But I think I'm going to use this because if you love brown smoky colours like me, this is like your perfect palette. I'm not sure they still do it. I've got no idea, but I love it. I need to definitely get a new one. 100%. 100 need a new one. Okay, So I'm going to take the deluxe crease brush, and I am going to start off with maybe the milky colour there. So I'm going to start off with that one, then I'm going to build. So just put it here, move across. I think for this bit it might be better if I zoom in. Ooh. Right. Just putting it across. I'm going to clean it up afterwards so it's not the end of the world. I'm going to go straight in with a darker colour as well. Actually, I'm going to go for that sparkly colour there. If you've got this palette, you'll know. But if you don't, I don't know. Okay. Just building it up. I love the little specks of glitter in this one. So pretty. I'm so full, so I'm going out for dinner tonight and for drinks. But I know I'm going for drinks. I'm the biggest lightweight ever. So I thought I would line my stomach. So I had like a cheese and tomato bagel. And I'm like, oh gosh, can I eat later? But I can always eat, so hopefully it'll be fine. So I don't want any obvious lines. This palette is amazing because you can literally use any colour. So I think I'm going to use this one here now. So it's going into more of a darker brown. And it's like the colours are still perfect, and I've probably had this like 3 years. I know you should update your makeup more. It's probably out of date right now. But it is like so nice. And makeup is expensive. I don't think the Morphe palettes are crazy, but like if you're getting it all at once, like say when you run out of makeup all at the same time, you're like, oh no, it's awful. You need to get everything. I'm also getting so much love on like my personal account and my Daisy Dolls account at the moment, and I didn't expect it. I just thought like this day and age, like everyone seems to like makeup, and I thought like, oh, it's overly saturated, there's no point doing it, like really like down on it. And then when I've been doing it, I think because I really enjoy it, I've just loved it, and I just love all the comments and like the, you know, the niceness. It's nice to be nice as well, because I love like makeup artists. I love people. I love everyone. So keep on blending. Going in with a bit of that sparkly colour as well. Do you get sometimes when you put a makeup on, like the weirdest little noises? Like I'm listening to myself right now, like I hope this doesn't come up on on the audio. Like concentration grunts. So now I've got like a bit of a base going on. I'm just going to blend it a little bit more. I'm going to use even a darker colour. I think I'm going to use... Oh, I just put my finger in it. I might use a mix of that one there and that one. You can literally use every colour. So the darkest one I'm going to put just around here. Sometimes I wish I had like big brown eyes to do these looks with. I love like really dark eyes with smoky eyes. It's so nice. It's like you always want what you can't have though. It's like I wish I had curly hair and my hair's dead straight. I'm going to go in with that milky colour again, just to blend it. Because we love milky colours. Here at Daisy Dolls Up, milky browns for the win. Okay, so it looks a little bit crazy right now. I know there's sort of blending that needs to be done. I'm going to go in with my concealer again. And I'm going to do a little cut crease. I'm going to do a little curved one today. Taking it a little bit further. I don't know if you can see. So I'm just going to curve it. This like, I don't know why I'm putting it back in, it's bad. This concealer for the money is incredible. I'm not 100% as sure about the banana powder. I've tried that and I felt like it just went into my creases. But I had that years ago. But I can't fault these. And I don't know if they've changed the formula of the banana powder. I love my Ben Nye. I just think sometimes I just think if you go for the original, you can't go wrong. But yes, so looking a little bit crazy. So I'm going to let that dry down for a little bit. If I've got my concealer brush anywhere. Can't seem to find it anywhere. Anywhere. So this is it at the moment, drying down. So we're going to go for a new colour to go over that. We want a nice nude, maybe not a shimmery. So when I go to the I Love Revolution, I Heart Revolution one, I'm going to go for that one there. I'm just going to glide that over the top with the concealer. I hate it, my life sometimes. I don't hate my life, but I'm like, I'm trying to find things and you're like, oh, whatever, I give up. I'm going to go for this little guy, my eyebrow one. We just need something to just perfect the line of the concealer. Look around the corner. Okay, right now I'm going to dab my finger into that colour. I'm going to set this with that. We don't really want it going anywhere. I actually need some like more makeup tools really badly. Do you know when you're putting it off? I'm a person that would prefer to buy the product with it than the tool, and like people are like, you need the tool to like put the makeup on to make it flawless, and I'm like, nah, I'll put up with what I've got. And then I'm like, oh, now I know. Now I know. It's time to invest. Okay, now we've got that, we're going to go in with this brush now. It's more of a fan kind of brush. We're going to go in with that colour there from this palette. We're going to go around the edges of the top just to conceal and make sure the lines look a bit nicer, a little bit neater. Neat is good. If you ever get too neat, it's never possible, but it's not really possible. Maybe for some people it is, but not for me. I don't work that way. Right. Now I'm going to go in with a bit of glitter. So I'm going to use the Collection glitter. We're just going to put a line going around. I might mix a couple of glitters for this look. So you're gonna, I don't know if you can see, I'm not very good at letting like, so I'm gonna take this at halfway. Yeah, so I'm gonna take this halfway. See? We're going to do the same. This is dangerous. So I'm doing it cack-handed. There we go. If I stand still, hopefully you can see it. Love glitter. Love, 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 love glitter. Okay. What else do we need to do? I can't get over how full I am. You know, I keep on saying it, but whoa, I am full. I am very full. So I'm going to take my eyeliner. I'm not going to open my eyes for the yet, my elf. Because I want this to dry down, and it's perfect time to let your eyeliner dry as well. So we're just going to do more of a line out this way. Just a tiny line around here. So we're gonna like build up on this line a bit. We're also gonna put a bit of brown just above it, just to mingle it in a bit better. Oh, I'm getting it in my hair. No! Right, so this eye. Do you ever feel like one eye just goes so much better than the other? We're going to build up here. Do a tiny little flick for now. So I accidentally done one on the other because I'm so used to doing flicks. Does anyone else ever do that? Like, I don't really want to flick today, but okay, so we'll let that dry for a bit, and then I'm gonna find out how to blend the dark with a bit of brown, like a brown colour. I'm gonna go for quite a dark colour to blend that. Not crazy, but you know. Okay, so we're going to start with this colour here. So it's a very, very dark brown. So we're going to get that to go just above the black eyeliner. And I'm going to take my little eyebrow brush to do this. You want to make sure it's dry before you start. I'm going to go for a darker colour and then work it a bit lighter. Same again on the other eye. And we're going to build up in a sec with a lighter colour just to blend it all in and blend it out in the outer corner. Right, so I'm just finishing off that bit of my eye. So I'm just blending the dark up, and I use a bit of my Revolutions and my colour there and there. But I'm going to add a bit of that as well, I think, for the corners, the sparkly colour. I wish I knew the names of half of the colours I use, would be helpful. So I'm going to use that just to press on the side. So I love, love, love glitter. Just even I'm going to drag it out a little bit. Drag it out. Make your eyes look bigger than what they are. I don't have massive eyes, so I like to drag my makeup out a little bit. Right, I'm gonna wipe off the excess even. I like where this is, so up. And up. Okay. Right, before we get on with the start with the foundation, I'm going to use my pore minimizer as well, just across my cheeks and nose so I get quite big pores. Do you like my power hoodie? It's going with my glitziness. It's from Little Mix from Pretty Little Thing. I love Pretty Little Thing. It's my go-to brand. Alright, so I'm going to start off. I want like a very high coverage look today, so I'm going to go for All Night Long because I need this to last all night long from Barry M in shade Cookie. So I'm just going to put it here. Put it down my nose. Up, up and away. Cool. Start with that, and then I'm just going to slap on my foundation on top. No, actually, I'm going to go for a bit of, and some people actually put this on their face, and I do too. So it's Sally Hansen and Tan Glow. So if you put it on your legs and it lasts and it covers up things, why not put it on your face? Probably wouldn't try this at home. High coverage is what we want. High coverage is what we're gonna get. I'm gonna put a bit on my beauty blender. A little bit more. You need to blend it quite fast, quite quickly, because it does stick. Okay, so we've got that. We'll see if it lasts all night long. Then we're going to use a bit of Milani and pat it on. So in shade Tan, because I want to be tan. So I've got my foundation brush I'm going to use now. I love Milani foundation. So good, so cheap as well. Blend it into your ear, neck. Now time for a bit of my nose. Straight onto the brush. People probably think, oh god, she wears way too much makeup, but little do they know, literally wear none in the week. Like, I really can't be bothered wearing makeup when it's not necessary. I like to give my skin a break, and then, so when I do go out, I'm like, yes! So I almost get carried away. Well, I do get carried away, but, you know, he doesn't. Oh, oh. End up with like little brush hairs everywhere, I swear. Right, so I blend that in a minute with my beauty blender. So I'm going to start off with a bit of my Conceal and Define. right in the under eye. Across the brows. Under cheekbone and on your chin. So we're going to use over the top of that a bit of my NARS custard with a bit of Kev, just to make it even more like flawless. When this stuff runs out, which will be heartbreaking, I will get some more. Even pay like the full price, full whack. So good. This looks like stunning. Can't believe I got it so cheap in TK Maxx. Do you know what? I know that TK is a bit of a jumble sale, but some of the stuff you can find in there is insane. I know people that would like literally will not set foot in there, and I'm like, why? Like, go on a date that's not going to be busy if you can. Like, I couldn't imagine going there on a Saturday. Leading up to Christmas is horrific. Like, go in with it on your nose as well, make your nose look. Everyone loves a skinny nails. Snatch nose life. So I've done my mascara, my little Henry, my little Hetty, shall I say. So now I'm going to be doing my eyeliner. So the MUA one. I will get around to doing these things I talk about, I know I will. Give me time. So I'm just going to put this in my waterline. I love the darkness of this though. It's a good like eyeliner for a dark eye look that doesn't really move, doesn't budge once it's on. Up here. And then the waterline. Same on the other eye. It's always confusing whether to know like to do like a nude eyeliner or a dark. I'd say 9 times out of 10 I go for a dark eyeliner. Sometimes the light is good to open the eyes though. That up. I might actually use some of this actually, my bit of the eyebrow brush to put it on. Maybe put a bit on where I did the top to make it a bit darker. goodness. Makes it a little bit more crazy. I'm gonna wipe this off as soon as I finish this. Like off the brush. Very strong. As you can see, it's very strong in it, the eyeliner. Right, so now I'm going to put a bit of the Brow Kit by Barry M. I think it's a medium to dark. And then across it, these little hairs. I've got no idea what to wear tonight. One of those nights, normally like I'll buy an outfit, I'll be prepared. This night I'm like, what on earth am I going to wear? We seem to be getting there. Okay, so now they're done for the moment. I'm going to get my eyelashes prepped. So I've got from Pretty Little Thing the Tatty Lashes. So I've got the 3D foam inks in Girls Night, because it's going to be a girls' night. These are stunning. I saw these on this girl actually that I follow, and I was like, I need to get them. They look so pretty. Some eyelash glue. Wherever that may be. So I like to blend it a bit, and then I like to leave it and then come back, as you probably know if you've watched. I'm going to quickly bake. So I'm going to use some Laura Mercier under my eyes, I should say. My setting brush. Right, so I can't find my favourite ever lip liner, so I'm just gonna have to go out without it for now, but I will find it before my night out because it's important. So I'm gonna use Myth. And I'm going to take some of this off. Sometimes you don't need to bake for ages. Just leaving a little bit under. I'm going to put a bit of this brown colour here and that one there under my eye. It blends it even more in then. As you can see. I'm going to put my eyelashes on. They should be nice and tacky by now, hopefully. Put them on like so. We'll let them dry. Let them dry down, but in the meantime we're going to put a bit of bronzer on, so MAC Dark. I'm managing to do this at the moment, I can't actually see. So I'm going to use this dense Primark brush here. I'm just going to put it on my forehead. I like the dense brush because you get like quite a nice bit of product on the cheekbones. Just instantly warms it up a little bit. I'm going to take my favourite Milani. And this brush, Rose Gold brush here. I'm going to put some of the brown brush on, the brow brush, to make sure the hairs are nicely in place. Right, see you in 5. Right, I actually found my cork lip liner, which I love. It's the best. Honestly, it's the best. It adds so much depth. Honestly, I couldn't live out lip liners. Like, sometimes I get my lips done like with one meal like once a year. So to keep them going, like a little bit of lip liner, like every sort of person does. Well, not every person, but a lot of people do. Right, I'm going to, don't have to keep them nude, like matte, or some of the NYX lingerie clear gloss. I'm just going to put it a bit on my hand actually though, because I feel like when I put it on top it's just changing the colour of it and I want it to remain clear, so I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand and dab a bit on. Right, I'm going to add a bit of mascara on. Mascara. Cover up the glue. That's what I mean. Right, it's come to that time, guys. It's that time on a Saturday where I let loose a little bit, have a drink. It's knocked my roses off. Oh no. Right. So I'm gonna put a bit of my Anastasia Beverly Hills glow on. So I'm gonna use this brush. It's a bit like a fan brush. I'm gonna use golden bronze, bubbly, a bit of dripping of gold, all three of the brownier ones. Don't know where I put my Huda Beauty one. My Huda Beauty. I'll find it though. I'm just a messy girl in a messy world. Right, it's a bit of sunburst on my nose and work your way up. Whoa. That looks so bright, but I love it. Somewhere around my brow bow. Alright. So I think we're about done here. So this is Daisy Doll's finished look. I just want to say have the most amazing weekend. Celebrate, have fun, let loose, shake it, and just have a drink and just enjoy. And enjoy Prosecco, because Prosecco is amazing. So here's one final look of the makeup. Cheers guys! Mwah.